So we're gonna transfer our REGISTEEL into the fairy type, and that way we can't take super effective from high horsepower, and then knockoff will also be resisted here, so that's really good. And I didn't even think high horsepower plus knockoff KOs at this range. Knockoff being resisted, and we have no item, and high horsepower can even miss, so. But Tail's gonna be set up. REGISTEEL should be able to outspeed. Body press is gonna find Incineroar. +3 body press, baby. Bye bye Incineroar. We're definitely surviving a high horsepower at +3 in defense here. Come on, REGISTEEL. Oh, let's go, REGISTEEL. What's going on, guys? Cisco here, back with some more VGC dog battles. And today we've got an electric terrain team featuring Choice Specs Miraidon and Electric Seed REGISTEEL. A huge shout out to Dr. Banana Man for creating a team and putting it out there as a Reds code. I really appreciate it. So we've got your standard Miraidon core here featuring Miraidon, Whimsicott, and Farigiraf. We've seen that all over Regulation G. I mean, it just continues to dominate the regulation and the meta. Like, it's just a really strong core that just can do a lot. It can provide tailwind control, outspeed you, terrain control, stop trick room, stop priority moves. Like, it's a really good trio there. But today we've got a spicy little guy joining in on the action. That's going to be REGISTEEL with the Electric Seed. Now, REGISTEEL has clear body its ability, which prevents it from getting its stats lowered by the opposing Pokemon. By, for example, Intimidate. Not worried about Intimidate. They can't lower my speed with whatever move, like what, or they can lower my defense with Leer. Whatever they want to go, they can't do that because of clear body. So that's going to be really good for REGISTEEL. And on top of that, it's got the Electric Seed, which will allow it to get a +1 in defense every single time the electric terrain gets set up on the field. It's running Body Press, Heavy Slam, Iron Defense, and Protect. So low key, it's like a ZAMAZENTA, a rip-off ZAMAZENTA, where it gets a +1 in defense as soon as it comes into the field, and then it can continue to boost up its defense with Iron Defense, and its main damaging moves are going to be that Body Press and Heavy Slam. So it's a very similar moveset to REGISTEEL. Plays a very similar role to ZAMAZENTA, but it's just kind of a rip-off. You know, it's not as good as ZAMAZENTA because number one, you don't have the speed as ZAMAZENTA. I think ZAMAZENTA even has a higher defensive stat than REGISTEEL. But yeah, so they're pretty similar. They're playing really similar roles here, but we're using a REGISTEEL, which is fun. So that's gonna be really nice. Now the rest of the squad is going to be to support the REGISTEEL and allow this thing to do its thing. You've got Miraidon to set the terrain and simply Volt Switch out into something like Vivillon with Ferngard, who will help REGISTEEL become a tad bit bulkier. With Ferngard, it will be taking 25% less damage from any physical and special moves, so it can help REGISTEEL be a little bit more bulkier. You've got Whimsicott with Speed Control and Light Screen to help REGISTEEL on the special defensive side. You got Instant with Intimidate, Parting Shot, and Will-O-Wisp to help out with the defensive side of things and the special defensive side of things. And then finally you got the Farigiraf with Armor Tail and Trick Room, just trying to stop Trick Room teams from just completely dominating us. And it's another form of us doing damage here with the Throat Spray and Hyper Voice. So Farigiraf's going to be a nice little Pokemon to stop priority moves and at the same time help us deal out some damage, because we don't really have great amount of damage here besides Miraidon and REGISTEEL. So Farigiraf's going to be here kind of a medium, being able to chip up and do slow damage over time. So that is the squad. The whole squad is kind of centered around REGISTEEL, making it as bulky as possible and letting it set up to sweep with Body Press. So let's get right into these battles with Choice Specs Miraidon and Electric Seed REGISTEEL and try to get some dubs. All right, we got a battle against Taylor here, and it's going to be a Miraidon team with, you guessed it, the same core. It's going to be Miraidon, Whimsicott, Farigiraf as your main core, and then you also have the Urshifu, which is a really common Pokemon in these Miraidon teams, and then you got Blood Moon, Ursaluna, and Incineroar. So we have 4 exact Pokemon here. Similar Pokemon here. The Urshifu could get kind of annoying because it crits during defensive boost, which kind of sucks. We're not fully invested into speed. I might just go into this. We'll do that, and then maybe just Incineroar. Or do I maybe so go with Whimsicott as the lead with Miraidon to get Tailwind set up? Actually, I don't mind that at all, to be honest. We get a Tailwind set up, we can Volt Switch into the REGISTEEL, let it get its Electric Seed boost, and then Whimsicott can be annoying with either Light Screen or Encore, whatever it wants to go for. Yeah, I like that. And then our final Pokemon, let's do a little bit of Vivillon, I think. Actually, no. Let's do Farigiraf. Just as another form of damage output. Yeah. So the issue with this team is that you have Vivian and Whimsicott, which both are really frail Pokemon that just die out to 1 hit or like 2 hits. So we're really depending on like Registeel and Miraidon to do all the damage and stay alive as much as possible. So it's a little tough. So Women Ursaluna is going to be their lead. Fair enough. Now, what are your chances that you're what are the chances that you're number one, that you protect, or that you're Ground Terror Whimsicott? I could see Ground Terror Whimsicott just being an annoying little thing to deal with. Ground Terror Whimsicott could be very, very annoying. At the same time, do I want to just swap into Registeel and just take an absurd amount of damage here with Earth from Earth Power? I don't think so. Let's do this. Let's do this. I just necessarily don't want to Volt Switch out with my Miraidon, come into Registeel and just take Earth Power to the face with either of these guys. Like, these guys are going to take a bunch of damage from Earth Power. So I'd rather stay in here and just go for some damage. They go for Light Screen. We're going to go for Light Screen as well. And this way we're not taking super effective damage from this Ursaluna. Overheat's going to fire Choice Specs boosted. That's a lot of damage. That's behind the Light Screen, bro. Oh my goodness. And this should have Hyper Voice. Okay. Sweet. That's perfectly fine with me. Because I'm just going to overheat you. And I'm going to Moonblast you down. Because we outspeed here. Alright, sweet. This should be a double KO here. Whimsicott could outspeed me, probably go for a Moonblast, but it's not going to KO my Miraidon. So this is perfectly safe. Overheat still should be able to do a ton of damage into this Whimsicott, even though we're -2 in special attack. Super effective, Choice Specs, and Electric Drain. Miraidon got it. Miraidon has got it for sure. Ursaluna protects, okay. You setting up Tailwind? What's going for? That's fine. Overheat connects. And we're saying bye-bye to Whimsicott. Okay. That's actually very nice for us. So they didn't get up Tailwind. I can just easily swap out Whimsicott here and set up Tailwind later. Interesting that they went for Encore instead, though. Actually very surprising. They went Encore and they went for Hyper Voice instead of Earth Power, which is really interesting. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, I think this calls for a double swap. Yeah, I'm gonna go Photograph into this slot, and then I'll bring in Registeel on the right-hand slot. Because I don't think that Miraidon attacks the Whimsicott with Electro Drift or anything. I think they go more so into the left slot here. Probably go Electro Drift into my own Miraidon. So if Photograph dies out here, Photograph dies out here. I'm not really too worried about that. I don't really need Photograph. I think I more so need the Whimsicott and the Miraidon to close this game out. Which is kind of annoying. I was hoping I didn't need them that much. Yep, there's the Electro Drift. That's going to be into the Photograph. Yep, that's perfectly fine. And Photograph even soaks. And we go Blood Moon into that slot. That's perfect. Registeel soaks that like a champ, bro. Oh my goodness. Blood Moon Ursaluna is going to go down from the Life Orb, and that should be GG's. Realistically speaking, there's not much they can do here anymore. Instant's going to come out. That's fine. They can't even go for Fake Out. They could Terrasilize here. How many more turns in terrain do they have? 2. There's no point in me setting up Trick Room, so I'm just gonna go Hyper Voice. And go for a body press. Yeah. I don't think I have time to set up a iron defense. Electric drift flies out. We soak one. That's perfectly fine. Hyper Voice is gonna fly, do decent damage onto Miraidon and Incineroar, and gonna activate my throat spray. But they're probably going to knock off into the Furgraph here, right? Oh, you double into REGISTEEL. Huh. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm gonna come Whimsicott. Coming in with Whimsicott, set up a Tailwind, go for Hyper Voice, and then actually I'll protect. I'll protect Tailwind. Whimsicott goes down, Whimsicott goes down. I really don't care. Because then I can just come in with my Miraidon, go for Dazzling Gleam, which should be able to do enough damage onto this Miraidon. And that should be GG's. So Tailwind's going to set up. We're going to have full speed control. At least with the Miraidon. I'm not sure if Furgraph outspeeds here. I can double check real quick. Electric Drift's going to get blocked. And then Flare Blitz probably into... Yep. That's perfectly fine. Keep taking recoil, but it's going to help me out. It's going to help me out. Alright, sweet. And their light screen wears off, which is perfect. But so does ours. Terrain is gone, but we're going to be able to set that right back up with my Miraidon. And they still have Terrestrialization, which kind of scares me, but... I want to say we're fine. Let me check real quick. What's your speed at? You're 81, putting you at 162. I don't think you outspeed. Should I go Electric Drift? Nah, I gotta go Dazzling Gleam here. Yeah. Hyper Voice, Dazzling Gleam. And there's our Terra. I was considering staying in with Electric Drift there, but I didn't want to risk them. Yeah, they're going Fairy. Oh, I could have gone to Electric Drift. Could have gone to Electric Drift. But you gotta remember, this is choice specs boosted by Terrain. And Terra boosted as well. How much damage are we doing? Alright, we say bye-bye to Incineroar. And they're choice into Electric Drift, so they couldn't pick up a KO on one of us. And it's gonna be onto my Miraidon, so Furgraph's gonna win the game for us, baby. Let's go. Bye-bye Miraidon, that's fine with me. That's perfectly fine with me. Miraidon's gonna go down, but now Furgraph is happy and alive. Get a Hyper Voice off, and that's gonna be bye-bye Miraidon. Easy peasy, baby. Bye-bye Miraidon, baby. Let's go. So REGISTEEL didn't do anything in this match, but it was able to soak a Blood Moon, an Electric Drift, and a Flare Blitz, and then it died out. So pretty impressive stuff. GG's. We got a battle against Jano here. It's gonna be Shadow Rider Calyrex. Yay. Don't really love that one. How do I even play this one? Let's see. Gotta figure out how I want to play this one, because we want to have electric terrain out at all times. You want to get us some maybe light screens. I think Vivillon kind of sits this one out. I don't know if Whimsicott sits this one out, because I would love to have Incineroar and Furgraph both really good here. I mean, Furgraph can't do a whole ton of damage. Could do a lot with Psychic, but that's about it. You know what? Let's do this. Actually, no, let's not lead you. I'm gonna go start off with REGISTEEL. Maybe go Whimsicott, or do I go Incineroar here? Now let's go Whimsicott. Instant and Miraidon in the back, I think. I think that makes sense. Yeah, we'll go with that. I was kind of considering maybe going Miraidon and Whim, Tailwind and Volt Switch, but I don't want to take too much damage with my Whimsicott yet. It's gonna be Calyrex and Rillaboom. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go Iron Defense here. Plus Light Screen. I just don't know if we survive one. We should with Light Screen. We should with Light Screen. And they just withdraw Rillaboom. That's perfect. That's so perfect. Amoonguss. That's a little less perfect, but it's fine. We get up Light Screen. So this should help us survive one Astral Barrage here. At least with the Whimsicott. I know Registeel survives one. Yep, well, Whimsicott takes that really well, actually. And we got a nice little Iron Defense off. Okay. So they might just want to Spore here. But we won't allow that. Just gonna Protect and Tailwind. Yeah, let's do that. Protect Tailwind. Get some speed control from a Miraidon when I swap it in now, and then we'll go from there. Astral Barrage is gonna fly again. Whimsicott should be able to survive one. Yep, beautiful. And then they probably want to go Spore. Yep, there's a Spore. Easy place. Easy place, baby. Now I'm a little worried about going into Miraidon because it's going to take a lot of damage here. But I more so need the terrain to stop Spore from coming out here. But do I Heavy Slam or do I Body Press? I think I just Heavy Slam here. Heavy Slam Miraidon. This way I get out terrain. They can't put me to sleep because we're in electric terrain. And both of these guys should be able to survive one Astral Barrage here. So Registeel is going to go to +3 on defense now, which is really, really good for us. Yep, they just go for another Astral Barrage. How well does Miraidon soak this? Should be able to soak it decently well. Yeah, that's really well. That's really good. Heavy Slam flies. Just chip. And Spore fails. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, I'm going to Body Press this slot here, and I'm going to Volt Switch out. Because they definitely want to swap in... They definitely want to swap in the Rillaboom into the Amoonguss slot. So, what I could do, potentially, is I could just kind of overheat that slot. Nah. I'm just going to stick Body Press here, and then Volt Switch out. It's just a safe play. I should just Rage Powder. I thought you'd swap in Rillaboom there. I really thought you'd swap in Rillaboom. This is fine. We get to come in with Incineroar. Incineroar's going to take this Astral Barrage really well here. Oh, they should go Journey Kiss. That's perfectly fine. That's even better. That's even better. That's even better, bro. Body Press. This is enough damage to KO this Amoonguss. No. Not enough. And we take Rocky Helmet Chip. Ugh. That's annoying. What do I want to do here? Could go Heavy Slam here. And knockoff. Yeah, let's do that. Registeel's faster. Well, faster than the Incineroar. Astro Barrage is gonna fly. Registeel should survive, right? We're at 91, I think. Yeah, we survived one. Heavy Slam's gonna be able to get rid of the Amoonguss, which is really nice for us. And then they're not Terrasalized, so knockoff should be able to get rid of this Calyrex. I just realized that they didn't Terrasalize. That's very strange. Bye-bye Calyrex. Wow, my side has been soaking these Astro Barrages really well. Your focus sash. And last screen wears off. But that's really good. That's really good for us. 10 win also wears off. Now they're definitely going to come into Rillaboom. I could just protect my Registeel. Try to parting shot out with the Incineroar. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's protect and parting shot out. Parting shot into the Incineroar. They actually just dominated Shadow Rider Calyrex. I'm really impressed. Just dominated this thing. Wow, they even double into the Registeel. Oh my goodness, that's insane. That's insane. We're gonna parting shot out. What a protect right there. Gonna lower this thing's attack stat. I'll come in with Whimsicott here, just to get up a Tailwind for ourselves. None of them went for Fake Out though, unfortunately, so I can't Encore them. Really wish one of them did go for Fake Out, but now I'm just gonna Terrasalize here. We're gonna commit Terra here. I'm gonna rock a Body Press into you. You could be Ghost Terra. Man, I'm just gonna Body Press you and set up that Tailwind. So we're gonna Terrasalize our Registeel into the Fairy type, and that way we can't take Super Effective from high horsepower. And then knockoff will also be resisted here, so that's really good. And I didn't even think high horsepower plus knockoff KOs at this range. Knockoff being resisted, and we have no item. And high horsepower can even miss, so. But Tailwind's gonna be set up. Registeel should be able to outspeed. Body Press is gonna find Incineroar. +3 Body Press, baby. Bye-bye Incineroar. We're definitely surviving a high horsepower at +3 in defense here. Come on, Registeel. Oh, let's go, Registeel. We were definitely surviving that knockoff. We were definitely surviving that knockoff. I'm probably like 2 or 3 HP. So we're gonna rip another Body Press into Rillaboom. We're gonna go for a little Moonblast, and that's gonna be GG's. They could go Grassy Glide here, trying to pick up a KO. Is this gonna be a clean sweep on a Shadow Rider Calyrex team? No shot. Whew. Let's go, baby. Shadow Rider Calyrex are not scary anymore. Alright, we got a Rain team with Kyogre. You also have Psychic Terrain with the Sneasler, Unburdened Sneasler. Haven't seen this little guy in a while. Oh, sorry, little lady. It's a female. Didn't realize it. Serena to block priority moves. Tornadus for speed control. Urshifu, Water Urshifu to do a ton of damage. So, pretty scary squad. Pretty scary squad. We have no form of weather control, so that's going to be kind of tough. But I think we just kind of are forced to match. Kind of forced to match speed control, right? What do you got in your locker? Oh, Sleep Otter. Do I lead the REGISTEEL? Don't think so. I think more so it's this plus this. Could also lead this. It's not too shabby at all. But I think I more so prefer having speed control. We'll go Vivillon. We'll go Vivillon. This was tough. This was tough. We have no form weather control. We have no wide guard support on the squad either. So Kyogre can just really go run absolutely wild here and go for water spouts, do all those shenanigans. That's more so why I want to lead Miraidon and Whimsicott, just to get that speed control matching and be able to do enough damage back. Now, this is easily Rain Dance plus Water Terra Surging Strikes, or it's just Tailwind Surging Strikes. Listen, I think, personally speaking, I think just Electro Drift here and Tailwind. They're not going to be able to KO my Urshifu here. If they detect the Urshifu, we can Encore onto detect. But they're not detecting. They're going to Terrasilize into fighting. Okay, close combat could do some damage. So that means they're probably going Tailwind, right? You get Tailwind up first. Are you going Tailwind? Yeah, you're not going Rain Dance. Okay. Pretty interesting. Fighting Terra on Urshifu instead of Water Terra. Electro Drift is going to outspeed. Should be saying bye-bye to Tornadus on his Focus Sash. Bye-bye Tornadus. Now they're probably going close combat into Miraidon here. Yeah. Can we soak one? Ladies and gentlemen, Miraidon, do you soak one? On 7. On 7. Not too shabby. I could go into... Do we think they're choice banded? They're definitely not choice scarf because we outsped them. Could be choice banded. It's probably going to be Kyogre here. No, it's Serena. Okay. Let's get REGISTEEL in here. Do you want to go REGISTEEL there? They could be Focus Sash, you know. Let's go Vivillon instead. I'm worried they're Focus Sash and rip another close combat into that slot, and REGISTEEL I don't think can soak one. Oh, there they are. They still might be Focus Sash. Yeah, they are Focus Sash. That's fine. That's fine. Triple Axel's gonna find Whimsicott. Can we soak this one? Nice. It's actually really good. I'm just gonna go Polypuff here and then another Moonblast. Pretty simple play. Okay, you detect, that's fine. Moonblast get blocked. Probably going for another triple Axel here. I don't think I can get rid of this Serena with Polypuff here. If I could, that'd be amazing. So close. Triple Axel's Vivillon, okay. Interesting. We'll go Miraidon. We'll go Miraidon. Kind of hope to bait the Aqua Jet. Go to REGISTEEL. I was considering going into Serena here, but it's fine. It's fine. I'd rather get rid of this Ursh for right now. Well, I do want to set up light screen for the Kyogre in the back. But I think my Mirana should be able to outspeed it. And they already wasted Terastization here, so I think we should be fine here. I don't think there's anything they can do here to win this game. Watch them pull some crazy thing right now. If they get a double the tech, they could probably win this game. Double the tech could win them the game. You going to Twin Scott? Aqua Jet? Fair enough. Listen, fair enough. I think that just won them the game. I think that just won them the game, yeah. That just won them the game. Fair play. I spoke way too soon. Did I change it to Electric Drift here? Yeah, I think I just won them the game. How did I lose this game? I have no idea. Focus Sash Urshifu just really won them the game. Protect. Is there a chance you don't go for Aqua Jet here? Oh, you do go for Aqua Jet. That's bye-bye Murad. Yeah, that's GG's. That's 100% GG's. I just didn't think they would KO. Huh. It's really interesting. I'm really baffled right now. Really extremely baffled. Rain comes out. This probably just wanted KOs me. Let's protect real quick. Let's see what's up here. Ah, helping hand. Helping hand water spout. Single targeted too. I lost to Urshifu with Focus Sash, bro. That's insane. That's insane. What could I have done differently there? I mean, maybe not swap out the Rider and just go for an attacking move, but I mean, who would have thought they'd go Helping Hand Aqua Jet into Whimsicott? Like, that's out of pocket. That's out of pocket. Because I think an Aqua Jet with no Helping Hand doesn't kill Whimsicott here. Water Spout flies, and that's probably one hit KO. Yep. Well, we just lost to a Focus Sash Urshifu. GG's. Alright, we got a battle against Ice Rider Calyrex. Haven't played up against this guy, which could be a very interesting battle, actually, you know. This could be a very interesting battle. I think I want to go into this. But if I try to fake out and they have Burgraph, that could be really rough for us. Maybe this instead. Do I need Vivillon here? Do I need Vivillon? Burgraph could be pretty decent here. Let's go for Burgraph instead. Let's go for Burgraph instead. Alright, so the idea is try to set up a light screen. And then terrestrialize my Registeel if I have to, and then go for a Iron Defense, get bulky. Seems like a good play for me. Because they might just want to lead the Lando alongside maybe Furgraph. Or maybe Lando Caliper. But I definitely think Lando is one Pokemon that's coming out here in the lead. Lando Pelipper. So they're gonna fly with a fancier Storm and a Hurricane here, right? Pretty simple. We're gonna go Fairy Terra Iron Defense and just Light Screen. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get some bulk on my Registeel. Then I can, if Whimsicott dies out, I can just come in with Miraidon. Miraidon's kind of tough. Miraidon's kind of tough because they might just set up Tailwind here. But if they set up Tailwind, that means Whimsicott's surviving. Okay, they go Earth Power. Does decent damage, nothing crazy, and then yeah, they just have Tailwind. Okay, that's fine. That's actually perfectly fine. Now I could do one of two things here. I could go for Protect and Encore this thing. That way, they're not able to get rid of my Whimsicott. And I force them to swap out. That could be really good. We're gonna protect. They're probably going Sludge Bomb here. Encore you onto Tailwind. That's gonna be perfect. Show me Sludge Bomb into my Registeel, please. Nice. Set up your Tailwind again. Alright. We're not out of it yet, though. Nowhere near out of it. Because how much is Heavy Slam doing here? How much is Sludge Bomb doing? That's a better question. You know what? I'm going to just try to body press you. And set up that Tailwind. Just hope that we can survive one. If we can survive one here, we're getting a body press off onto whatever this Pokemon is right now. And doing a decent chunk. But I just don't know if we're able to survive a Sludge Bomb here. I don't know if we can survive a Sludge Bomb here. Tailwind's gonna fly. Come on, survive a Sludge Bomb. Registeel, I need you here. Give me one. Let's go, Registeel. You're an absolute beast. Body press is gonna fly. Do decent damage, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy to say the least. Protect and can we swap here? Nah. If one more turn of Tailwind. Set up Protect going. Give me a special attack drop. Nice, let's go. That's huge. So we're finally gonna say bye-bye to Whimsicott, which, listen, I have no problem with that. Whimsicott's already done its stuff. And Glacial Lance gets blocked. Okay. So their Tailwind peters out. We still have Tailwind in line. So I'm actually just going to come in with Miraidon here. We now should be able to outspeed here. Should be able to outspeed. I'm a little worried, actually. Hold up. Do we outspeed this thing? That's one. We're at 142. We have Tailwind up. They don't have Tailwind up. We should be able to outspeed, right? I mean, if we don't outspeed, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna rip a body press here, and I'm gonna simply volt switch out, or yeah, let's volt switch out. Nah, get out of here. Get out of here, Lando. So we're gonna get rid of the Lando, which is really, really good. We're gonna volt switch out, come back in with our Furgraph, meaning that Miranda won't be taking this Glacial Lance to the face. And I'm just hoping that my Registeel can outspeed here and get some good body press damage off here. This is +3. Should be able to do a respectable amount. Let's go. We outspeed. That is great damage. Great damage. Now this thing is just one. That does great damage too. Now we can choice into Dazzling Gleam. We can choice into Hyper Voice. Dazzling Gleam probably might be the better call here. Chilling boost, that's fine. Ooh, they could go Wide Guard here. Ooh, Wide Guard could suck. Wide Guard could suck. Hold up. Oh, the mind games. This could be Wide Guard. This could be Wide Guard or Tailwind. And this is my last turn of Tailwind. If they set up Tailwind, we're screwed. They gotta go Tailwind here, right? Nah, they probably go Wide Guard. No Wide Guard, that means Tailwind, right? They're in Tailwind. They should be able to outspeed. Our Tailwind is finishing now. We're getting a Trick Room. We should be able to outspeed here. We just should be able to outspeed here. Yep, Tailwind peters out. Who's your last Pokemon? Show me someone fast. Let's go, baby. Let's go. They can't go for Aqua Jet either. They could go for... You know, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I chose to Volt Switch. I think I just got too nervous. I started thinking too much. I don't know why I did. Oh, that guy's not gonna lose me the game. They don't have Terra. What W? Let's go, baby. What a trick room to close the game out. GG's. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Our Choice Specs Miraidon and Electric Seed Registeel team is complete. And Registeel did fantastic stuff in the second match and in the fourth match, being able to do a great amount of damage to that Ice Rider Calyrex. And then in the second match, just absolutely dominating, picking KOs left, right, and center, and tanking some really good shots from Shadow Rider Calyrex. But overall, Miraidon and Whimsicott, you know that duo. That duo was extremely strong, really, really good. But overall, this team had really, really good synergy. Vivillon, unfortunately, didn't really get to see much action. It's kind of like not that great here because, you know, Vivillon's good for the being fast, hanging on to a super effective shot with Focus Sash, and then being able to get a Sleep Powder off. That's kind of Vivillon's biggest thing. But unfortunately, we're in the electric terrain, so we can't really put other Pokemon to sleep because of the electric terrain. So Vivillon is kind of like redundant here in the squad, and that's why I didn't really bring it here. But regardless of that, everybody else on the squad, really good stuff. And REGISTEEL actually surprised me and did really good damage. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please feel free to like down below and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.